Well, I mean, I'm one to talk because I never really know where the source is coming from. So I guess I can't hold people to higher standards. But apparently Miss Harris has been sniffing around behind the velvet rope. And she stepped behind the velvet rope and listened to my two-part chat with Jax. So apparently she's shooting off her mouth about my interview with Jax. And my listeners are upset. They want her to give me credit. No credit from Juliet. So I'm very upset with her for that. Get over it. And
I have to say, I really like Juliet. She spoke very well of both of us because obviously,
oh, well, I like her now then.
yeah, I think Juliet has taken over for now. And she said when I sat down with her with this interview, this going rogue to keep the podcast going was iHeart's idea. And in fact, she may not even be the host. Like a lot of people feel, did she set Rachel up? She addresses all that. Why is she taking over? But she basically says she doesn't think she really is taking over. She's kind of filling in. What I'm saying is I'm not sure that Juliet has ever she's never hosted a podcast before. I don't know if I would give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if she just didn't know to
Fine.
credit you or if I haven't listened to her shout out or not shout out, but I would almost chalk it up a little bit. She's very nervous about being a podcast host because she's never done that. She works PR, which usually means you're making phone calls behind the scenes to TMZ
Hmm.
and Daily Mail and trying to keep your people out of the spotlight.
Correct.
And now she's kind of in it. So I feel like I would give her some grace because I just think she
Okay.
says very good things about us. And I think she probably
Okay.
just doesn't, she's unsure of what to do, what to say,
Okay,
what not
I'm
to say.
sorry, Juliet. And I guess I can't hold people to higher standards because I never know where a fucking source comes from. And I say, sorry, whoever's podcast this is, I'm not mentioning it. So shame on you, David, for holding someone to a higher standard than you hold yourself to, girl.
We
Can't
try
have
to
it both ways.
try to credit people when we know. But it is
Yeah.
hard to keep up because a lot of people, well, and then, sometimes you don't want to credit. I don't always want to credit certain people.
No. So I'm sorry, Miss Harris. But apparently she said on that podcast, I don't know if it's the same episode, that Mr. Sandoval was full of shit. And Rachel never approached him. But
So
he said on his podcast, Tom, which came back out of, again, I don't know, he did this and the podcast trended. Like, don't you want to keep it going, Tom? Like, Tom dips in once every 6 months, does an episode. I mean, it's money, man. You don't want to make money. But maybe he's too busy with a band and that's making all the money. But he said that he was approached by Levis's team to just, we'll drop the whole suit against you if you just blame NBC and Bravo because it's all about money to Miss Levis. And if you blame Bravo for the thing, which he's like, I don't even understand what Bravo told me while we were filming to drop my phone out in front of Ariana so she would find it so we could actually have a thing called Scandival and save the whole show. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Alex Baskin and Evolution and Bravo, but Tom is like, but his argument was Levis wants money. And if the phone, if you blame it on Bravo, she can go after Bravo because you don't have a pot to piss in. Ariana has a little bit of a pot, not much. And Bravo NBC, Miss Levis is very intrigued with their finances. And Juliet and Rachel's lawyers, Garagos, are like, Tom Sandoval is like a liar. He's just as bad as Mia Thornton, and nothing that comes out of his mouth is or will ever be true. There you go. That's what he says.
Juliet, yeah, that's what Juliet says about him too.
See?
Do you want to do
See?
one more quick one? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you know what I want to do?
What?
What is going on? Well, Lala's assistant has quit on her, but what is Lala getting involved with Mr. I mean, she's hitting the big time. This Lala, she's got a big dick too. Lala and Portnoy, they got big dicks. What is she doing? Speaking about Travis Kelce, that's the big time, Lala. You're in the big time now, girl.
Well, she worked with him on a reality show
She
and a
did.
game show. Yeah, and she says that he or she saw him on set. She
Mm-hmm.
recalls a moment Taylor Swift visited Travis Kelce on the set of Are
Okay.
You Smarter Than a Celebrity?
Okay.
Travis had a very special visitor while he was filming Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity, speaking on a bonus episode of Give Them Lala.
Mm-hmm.
Vanderpump Rules star opened up about appearing as a celebrity contestant on the show, hosted by Kelce, and recalled how his girlfriend Taylor Swift visited him on set. Taylor was in Travis's trailer, Kent said, as her co-host and assistant Jessica Walter chimed in, which was parallel to Lala's, and I'm talking like 10 feet away, you guys, and I see a giant black SUV pull up, hearing whispers on set. Anyhow, the long and the short is they took a picture with Travis and he was very respectful. He would not put his arm around any women. He stood there and she felt like it was
Like Lala, like what? So did he put his? Because sometimes when you go with a celebrity, you do the fake hug, or no, he just had both hands in between, like his crotch, so to speak. There's
Lala.
both ways to do it.
She says that I was standing next to Travis. I was pregnant. He did not. I believe he had two girls on each of his sides, and when he put his arms around us, he did not touch us.
Right. So it's the fake hug. Okay. I needed to know which right. Okay. I just needed to know which one it was.
Adding that Kelce decided to hover, and she thought the move was very, very sweet. Sweet and respectful, according to Ken.
Listen, I think this guy loves her. I think she loves the guy. I think it's gonna happen, you know? Don't you?
Oh, with Travis and Taylor?
Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah. Good for
She
them.
seems to like him, and
I'm a stick.
now I didn't really follow the whole other thing. I mean, I know that there was the gay slur, the brother knocked the phone. They then spoke about it on the podcast. I didn't listen, so I don't really know where that ended up. Good for Taylor. Let the kids be happy together. You know, it's like they love going to corner store in New York City, and just happy love for everybody, Sarah. Happy love for everybody, you know?
Oh, he did say a gay slur? I feel like I don't
I
follow.
know one of the fans, a fan said
Oh,
to the brother, now that Travis is dating Taylor, he's a big old gay slur, something to that effect.
geez.
And the brother, Jason is his name. I'm gay,
Mhm.
so I don't know sports. Let's just be stereotypical here today, but I don't. The brother took his hand, that big masculine hand, and knocked the fan's phone to the floor. You know how, like, if you have your phone up and a
Yeah.
celebrity says, "Don't take my picture," bitch, knocks you to the floor. Knocked the phone to the floor, and the fan, you know, of course, now it has made news last week that the brother knocked a fan's phone, defending his brother. Don't call my brother the gay slur. And I don't know what happened after that. You could see I'm really engaged with all these stories today.
I love
Next
you,
time,
doll.
you know what we got to
No,
talk about next time? We got to
yeah.
talk about Paige and Craig.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Hot
Yes, yes,
take.
yes. Those
And Katie,
two,
more
those two
drama
are
for
up to
Katie Maloney.
no. Those two are up to no good. And we'll talk about RHOC. Oh, Katie Maloney. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, we got a lot to cover. Kath is back. Our girl Kathy Hilton back out in the street
Mhm.
talking about
Cynthia
Colin.
Bailey's got some things to say. Liar, liar, pants on fire, Bailey, or true story? Will determine.